All right, right now the Reece Museum at ETSU is building a special collection from an artist who spent his life work advancing cultural awareness and helping the region see the beauty in diversity. Here to go a little more in depth about his work and what the museum is looking for is Reece Museum Interim Director Rebecca Proffitt. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
First, we have to talk about Sammie Nicely. Who was he and what did he contribute?
Sammie Nicely was an artist who's native to Russellville, Tennessee, so kind of a local, and he's very well known in the area. He categorized himself as a folk artist, but he was much more than that. He was a very well educated person, and he was a ceramicist and a painter, and his connection to the Reece Museum goes back to the 1980s.
Oh, wow.
And he was the artist in residence at the museum from 2014 to 2015, and also participated in projects at Johnson City Public Library and with different schools and programs in the community as well. So a lot of people are familiar with him and his work.
And you brought some examples. One is one of his pieces, and then the other two from his collection. Is that right?
Yes. So this piece is a oil pastel that he made in the 1990s. He's well known for his ceramics, which he did earlier in his career, and then he kind of switched over into 2D drawings and paintings and some experimental things. And this is a piece we recently collected because we're adding to this collection of objects. The two pieces here came from his estate, so they were bequeathed to us as part of 50 pieces in a collection, and they've become the seed that has kind of inspired us to create a collection around Sammie Nicely's legacy in the arts community.
And you started out with about 50 pieces, but you're adding more.
We are adding more. We've more than doubled the number of pieces in the collection now, and we want the community to really know what we're up to in case they might have any pieces they would like to contribute, or if they're interested in being a part of collecting.
That is really cool. Okay, now the significance of Sammie Nicely's work. I mean, obviously he's local from this area, but he really did a lot as his artwork really expanded people.
I think so, yes. He has pieces in the airport in Atlanta. I mean, he's very well known around the country as well as in the region. And his mission was to really increase representation in the art world. So to see people who looked like himself represented in the fine art world is really important. So we want to contribute to that as well.
Okay, so if people, what can people do to help? Whether if they don't have a piece of his art, what can they do to help out?
Oh, there's lots of ways to contribute. We are collecting, we're fundraising at the moment to buy more equipment to store the collection as it grows. There are local artists who have been inspired by his work who have created pieces to specifically match the kinds of things that Sammie did to enhance the collection with modern and contemporary art. So people are welcome to contact the Reece Museum or check our website for more information on how they can be part of the collection.
I don't know if people realize, like you said, he has something hanging in Atlanta. I don't think people realize how widespread his work is and how popular it is and why it's important to collect everything that he had, not just his pieces of art, but the ones that he collected as well.
Yes, he was very influential and definitely an important artist, and we want to make sure his legacy reflects that at the Reece Museum.
And you are well on your way. This is an exciting project, and I can't wait to see the fruits of it. Thank you so much for joining us today.